Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures, D-Day 0800 hours, turn 16. This is part 7. We're looking at Omaha Beach. The 916th Grenadiers defending Omaha Beach, 1st and 2nd Platoon. It's been a hard-fought battle, especially this turn. For the details, gotta go back and watch the introduction video for this turn and follow along. Attacking Omaha Beach, the 116th Infantry, Company A, 1st Platoon. The heavy weapons here on the far left flank. Platoon leader, 3rd Squad, 2nd Squad, 1st Squad, maybe all the way up to the low tide mark. The heavy weapons for the 2nd Rangers, Company C, Company Commander, 2nd Platoon, and 1st Platoon. The 2nd Rangers, Company C, consists of 2 platoons. The 743rd Tank Battalion, Company A, they've breached the beach obstacles, made a clear path to move at least past the first obstacles. Only 2 tanks knocked out so far from the company, including the company commander. Over in the hedgerows, 506th PIR, 1 platoon, been battling since 00 hours. They finally pushed the Germans out of this on the hedgerows on this flank. 1 defender left. Some of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, who's defending Carentan, has pushed forward to support the 1058 Grenadiers, who have been probably taking 75% casualties. I'll count them up here at the end of the turn. Figure it out. 6th Fallschirmjäger holds the river lock. It's been open the entire battle and is flooding the green fields. Infantry advance, no run and no vehicles. The brown fields, regular movement. There's also the 3 armored vehicles from the 100th Panzer, First Lieutenant Eulander's Puma, Sergeant Gerald's half-track in trouble, Sergeant Ronald's half-track over here just escaped a bazooka round. The 6th Fallschirmjäger also hold the 2 bridges leading into Carentan, and they hold Carentan itself. Hedgerows block line of sight. And starting tonight will be German dice. Lots of action still to get to. Here's 0800 hours. German dice. 6th Fallschirmjäger forward observer 3-man team received a fire order. They saw the 1st bazooka team open fire, revealing their position. Also killed the LMG team from 1058 Grenadiers 1st section. So they're going to call an artillery strike in right on the 1st bazooka team. Will they survive? To wait and see till next turn. 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section Assistant Leader Sergeant Logan receives a fire order. He's been hidden for quite a while. He actually has an angle. I was trying to knock out the M8 Greyhound, but he can't shoot through the hedgerow since it blocks line of sight. But he does have line of sight on the 57mm AT gun, so he's gonna try to knock it out. He's gonna need a 3 normally, and then because it's beyond the normal range, he's going to get a -2. So he's gonna be hitting this AT weapon. Try to knock the weapon out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to destroy the gun. So, needing a 5 to hit this 57mm. Oh, he misses. Let's get the scatter dice and 2d6. See where it's going to land. Center of the weapon. 4 inches short. I think he's going to miss the bazooka team, though. Actually, pretty close to the bazooka team. Now his position is no longer hidden. 506th, 2nd Squad. Soldier with the SMG is going to receive an advance order, and he is probably going to be in a position where he can see out. Nope, actually got to be within 2 inches. We're playing this garden area here as thick cover, same rules as the hedgerows. So he'll be able to advance there, remain hidden. He will not open fire because he won't be able to see out yet. He's got to move one more time, 2 inches forward, and be able to see out. You'll notice the green D6s and brown D6s. They represent the grenades held by the soldiers, both living and dead. Grenades stay with the body, and you can pick up the grenades from the dead. For example, these Germans earlier, when they got ambushed, ended up retreating and picking up grenades. Had 5 grenades when they were killed, so pretty risky for the flamethrower team to hop down there and grab those 7 grenades, since there's still too many Germans lurking on this right flank of the 506th. Here in the 1058 Grenadier headquarters at the farm complex, the 1058 Grenadier platoon commander and radio operator, First Lieutenant Kreutner, he's going to go on ambush, so he'll be ready to act first the following turn. Actually, he's going to receive a fire order. His radio operator's in this window, and so he'll be able to see these soldiers that were firing. We're going to go ahead and call in a mortar strike. The 6 Fallschirmjäger medium mortar over in the church courtyard in Carentan. The gray marker represents where they're hitting at this time. So Kreutner's radio operator is going to radio over, give a fire order to the 6 Fallschirmjäger medium mortar, but they will not be hitting on a 5 because it's going to be a fresh target. And they're going to go ahead and target the LM. Well, he wouldn't. Oh, 2 inches in. So yeah, he would be able to see in. So he's going to target these soldiers here, the first squad LMG team. That's who we'll go for. Just move the marker over and be hitting them on a 6. Let's see if we can pull it off. Miss. Be hitting him on a 5 next time. Let's see where that mortar round is going to land. 2d6 and a scatter dice. Let's try that again here. 6 inches. Oh no, I might hit the first lieutenant. It's possible. Oh. First Lieutenant Corey gets pretty lucky. This mortar round explodes right next to them. First Lieutenant Kreutner's second order dice will go to his third section LMG team right in front of him. They're gonna receive an advance order, and then they're gonna go out onto the balcony, still be in hard cover. And the Germans need some help on this flank, so I don't think they're gonna try to shoot the single man here from first squad. Too tough of a shot. So it really comes down to the first bazooka team. They already have the artillery strike coming in on them, so I think we're going to actually target the 57mm AT gun. So we will see what they'll be hitting on. Probably not that good this time. So they're going to need 3s, movement 4s, long range 5s. Soft cover 6s. 5 shots. Looking for 6s. No hits. 1058 Grenadiers, 3rd Section LMG team will receive an advance order. They're going to move back up to this far left window next to the 1058 sniper. And that spot is under mortar fire, however, so it'll be risky, but they're going to go to that window and open fire on the 1st Squad LMG team that has, our 2nd Squad LMG team, who's just lighting up Sergeant Gerald's half-track. There we go. And a measure. I think it's not long range though. We'll get a measure. It's going to be movement 4, hard cover 6s. 2 hits. These soldiers are not veteran, so they'll be dying on a 5 and a 6 and wounded on a 4. Just a pin marker. 506th medic is going to receive an advance order. He's going to move forward to the dead German in the front of the hedgerow that has the 2 grenades. He's going to pick up those 2 grenades, and then he's going to not fire. All of these Germans' positions have been exposed, but he's not going to fire. I'm actually just going to hide him there in the front, use him as a vedette. All right, our medic's picking up. He's picked up the 2 grenades, and he's going to. Oh, he picked up the grenade, so he can throw a grenade now. And his position won't be exposed anyways. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna throw a grenade. Okay, and it's over 6 inches but under 12. So it'd be 3, movement 4. Long range 5. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, and who to target? I'm thinking, oh, maybe we could take out the lieutenant right now. That's First Lieutenant Reese. Although I think the vehicle's more of a threat. I'm going to measure, see if he's within 12 or if it's going to be a 7 to hit that target. Alright, so it's under 12. So he's going to go for the back of the half-track. Sergeant Ronald's half-track. So it'll be 3, movement 4. And then long range 5. Soft cover 6. So he just needs a 6. That's it. Misses. Let's get a 2d6. Or that'll be 1d6 in the scatter dice. Because it's not long range. Where's that frag grenade gonna land? Ooh, he's got a heck of an arm on him. but the medic overthrows the target. He still has a grenade and his position remains hidden. Platoon commander, Captain Carey, the 506th platoon, he's going to spring his ambush and receive an advance order and head toward this hedgerow. Alright, the captain and his radio man, there are 3 grenades in advance. They're not going to shoot at anything. They don't want to give up their position. But he does get to pull 3 order dice, 12-inch command range. He's going to first put second platoon leader, Sergeant Braden, on ambush, so he'll be able to act before all of the dice next turn, or before the first dice of next turn. And then he's going to give this 3rd squad soldier, the LMG loader, an advance order. He's going to move into the corn and remain hidden and not fire his weapon. And his 3rd dice, I'm going to see if he's in range to order Platoon Sergeant David to act. The captain's 3rd order dice will go to Sergeant David. He'll go in ambush here. I don't. Moving forward, he could kill this German, but he doesn't have any grenades. Come to think of it, I kind of screwed up here. Should have allowed this guy to throw a grenade. Kind of forgot that this soldier here, given his position away. Should I allow it? Nah, I forgot. Plus he's thrown across a whole garden. No good. Next time I'll remember. That's all of Captain Carey's 3 order dice. Looks like this right flank of the 506 have all acted. Now, oh yeah, we still haven't fired the 3-inch. This is the M5 3-inch AT gun. Still haven't fired this weapon. Getting kind of dangerous though, because we're firing down the road in between our soldiers on both sides, so it's pretty risky. Both mortars haven't gone yet. I have light mortar and medium mortar. We still have some action here. Plus this, I believe this is a 2nd squad soldier with a BAR there who hasn't acted yet this turn. So we still got some action to get to. Next dice coming up. 6 Fallschirmjäger, 2nd section, 2 soldiers receive an advance order. They're gonna advance up onto the river lock here, and next turn on a fire order, they're gonna close that river lock off, and it'll be roll a d6, and it's d3 plus 1 turns until the green fields will be able to allow vehicles and running for infantry. I am thinking for the German side, probably need to try to flank this way. And for the US, some advantages as well for the fields to not be flooded. But for the German side, I think reverse the Puma next turn. Following turn, fly through. Oh well, depending on how long it takes for the fields to dry up. But anyways, we'll see what happens. So advancing, 2-man, 6 Fallschirmjäger team. There they go. Next turn on a fire order, they'll be able to close the river lock. Here in the bunker, the GRV 39 grenade launcher and anti-tank rifle will receive a fire order. I probably already said that. I don't think that his anti-tank weapon's going to do much against this medium tank and heavy tank armor. So I think all of these are medium tanks. Anyways, so I think that he's actually going to target. He's going to use it as a 2-inch HE. He's going to target the 116th Infantry 1st Squad Flamethrower Team. I don't know if you can see that right there. They've already advanced. They won't be able to go down. They are in soft cover, but because it's the heavy weapon, it's not going to be It won't matter. B3s, long range 4s, beyond range 6s. So he'll still need a 6, but let's see what he can do. Ooh, misses. Let's get 2d6 and a scattered. I see where that 2-inch HE grenade's going to land. Ooh, just 2 inches back. So no scatter damage. Back in the hedgerows, 506 light mortar, still a 2-inch HE. He's going to receive a fire order. He'll be hitting on a 5. He is going to target the far right window, second floor, where the 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section LMG team. Yeah, they moved into that window. All right, looking for a 5. Misses. 2d6 with a scatter dice. Gonna fall short. Just short. Next time we'll be hitting them on a 4. Second squad soldier with the BAR for 506. He's going to receive an advance order. He's going to advance into the hedgerow onto the left side of the second squad LMG team. All right, he's going to open fire on the... I think he's going to go for the soldiers, the 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section LMG team, the ones that fired on the second squad LMG team here. So let's say he's going to need a 3. I believe it's under 18. I'll measure. All right, it'll be 3s. Hardcover 5s. One hit. These soldiers are not veteran. Only soldiers on the battlefields that are veteran are German NCOs and German officers. All other forces are regular. So this hit will be killing this soldier on a 5 and a 6, wounding him on 4. Just a pin. The M5 3-inch AT gun crew has, they're going to fire straight down the road pretty much. It just occurred to me that this soldier here at the end of this hedgerow, the 1058 Grenadiers 2nd Section LMG gunner, one of only 3 soldiers that survived from that 2nd section. The other 2 are over here with the assault rifles and Panzerfausts and 4 grenades. Anyways, this soldier fired his weapon over here at the 2nd Bazooka team before he fell back. And he failed a morale check when his loader was killed. But from here, it just, like I said, just occurred to me that, let's see if I can get him in the sights. Yeah, straight down the road. He's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and fire at him. And these guys are gonna need a 3, long range 4. We're gonna ignore the single man because they're hitting a spot, not the man. So it'll be 3s, long range 4s, and then the hard cover will be soft cover. So I just need a 5. Oh, it's a heavy AT. Definitely overkill. So the soldier's gonna take D3 pins. Only 2 pins. Okay. And then it'll be +3 penetration. So, I mean, he's anything but a 1, he's dead. He survives. Oh, he's untouchable. Oh, that's great. The perfect spot for me to end it for the night. And my usual schedule tomorrow's paint night, working on Anglo-Saxons and Vikings, 200 of each, for a beach invasion game that will be taking place on Omaha Beach. Only I'll change it into a Saxon town with the Vikings invading from the beach. But that'll be in the future. That'll be in the future. Maybe later this year. As soon as the GIs take Omaha Beach, I can work on transforming the table. As the U.S. armor and reinforcements reach the end of this road or kill all the Germans, then they'll be able to move and reinforce onto this table just about the same time. Well, they'll be bringing these half tracks will be allowed once the Germans are off Omaha Beach. Then these half tracks will be unloaded, and the GIs will load up with the surviving armor and head toward Carentan. And these are the Germans here that'll be arriving. Turn 24, the far side of Carentan. And then the armor forces, depending on if the 506 is able to knock out the two bridges into Carentan, then the Germans will be in Carentan firing into the GIs here, and won't be face to face so much. But if the 506 doesn't take out the bridges, the Germans get over those bridges with the armor about the same time as the GIs these U.S. forces end up taking Omaha Beach, which is inevitable. They're going to take it eventually. And then they'll be meeting up here in the hedgerows for an epic armor battle. That's a long ways off. So then the night after tomorrow is a build night, building a division of Yankees and a division of Rebels for a massive ACW game on this large table. But that won't be till a long time from now. So 3 nights from now, it'll be German's turn. Catch you next time.